Which sentence should be deleted because it provides unrelated information? In order to identify which sentence provides unrelated information, we need to first establish what the topic of the paragraph is, or its main idea. As a quick review, the main idea of the passage is the central point that the passage conveys, and one which every sentence either leads up to, mentions, or expounds upon. The sentences of the paragraph may add details about this idea, support it, explain it, etc. Usually, but not always, the main idea can be found in the first sentence, otherwise known as the topic sentence. With this in mind, let's try and identify the main idea of this passage. The first sentence introduces the topic of this passage, the underwater superhighway, and while this is a topic discussed in this passage, the main idea goes a bit deeper. Looking on in our text, we can see that the reason the author is bringing up the swimway is to discuss the importance of protecting it. We see how it's vital to the sea life, why protecting biodiversity hotspots around the island is not enough, how far the swimway would ideally extend, and more. Now that we've established this, we can go through our choices and see if they contribute to or detract from this idea. A. Sentence 4. Unlike the marine reserves at each end, the swimway is open to fishing vessels. This sentence has to do with our main idea, as it explains what the swimway is and how it differs from the marine reserves. This choice can be marked as incorrect. B. Sentence 5. Data shows that populations of migratory species, many of which are already endangered, are declining. This sentence connects to our main idea from a different angle. It explains why we need the swimway, and for more areas of the ocean to be protected, because populations of migratory species are declining. This can be marked as incorrect as well. C. Sentence 11. Lava consists of two main elements that make a very strong bond, silicon and oxygen. Although it's true that the previous sentence mentions lava, that mention is in relation to the main idea. It explains how some species rely on it to locate themselves within the swimway. Our sentence, however, merely expounds upon lava without bringing in any aspect of the swimway or ocean life. As this sentence doesn't relate to our main idea, this is likely our final answer, but we can take a look at choice D just to be sure. D. Sentence 12. He says these act as stepping stones, providing places for sea creatures to feed and rest during migration. Continuing the idea brought up in sentence 10, this sentence explains how sea creatures feed and rest during migration, which has to do with our overarching main theme. This being the case, we can mark this choice as incorrect and mark choice C as our final answer.